With porcelain, it's a very, very, very strong tile. And unlike your ceramic tile, there's no clay in it. It's all made of porcelain. So if you do happen to chip it by accident, then it's not clay that's exposed, it's still this porcelain material here, which gives it that 100% waterproof. So unless you crack right through it, it's still going to be waterproof, which is great to have. So where would you use porcelain? Generally, in houses, it's a little bit of an overkill, as they are more expensive. Your ceramic tiles is definitely more cost-effective, whereas porcelain can get up, your bottom line can be around $3 and up, whereas you can go as low as 50 cents with ceramic. So you do have to be careful with that if you're factoring cost in. If it's not a big deal to you, the cost part, then you're a little better off in that sense. But generally this is overkill with porcelain, but if you're doing like any type of commercial application, so if you want to take this and turn it into a job, whether it's part-time, full-time, you can do that as well. But this is a very strong tile. The quality is obviously is better, and it can take more. Almost as easy to clean as ceramic. Generally speaking, you don't have that glaze over porcelain, so it is a bit hard, like things will stick to it a bit more, but other than that, works great. The type of trowel you will use for this tile, generally, and this is a general rule, is you're back to your 3/8 by 1/4 inch. Now that's not always the case due to the weight of the porcelain tile. Sometimes you want to go right to the 1/2 inch by 1/2 inch. So as you can see the difference between the two, the 1/2 inch lays down a whole lot more mortar than the 3/8 by 1/4. So what this does is it allows you to put a heavier tile on top and still be able to level it, because it will have a little bit more sinkage due to the weight of the tile. And with the porcelain tile, you have more of a straight edge. I didn't show you on the ceramic. It has a bit of a curved edge at the end, and so with that, you can kind of, to say cheat might not be fair, but with the ceramic tile, you can, if you don't have a perfectly level floor, you can get away with not having all your tiles 100% due to the slope. You won't feel that with your foot. Now with the porcelain, you will, because you'll have a straight edge but up to a straight edge. And unless these are pretty darn close to right level with each other, you will feel that with your foot, especially if you have, say, socks on or bare feet, anything like that. So that is a little harder to lay than ceramic. And so that's another reason why you might not want to start with it. Ceramic is a good starter tile. For cutting tools, you use either an angle grinder, like we talked about in the DVD, the #1 tool that can help you save time and money. Angle grinder works for any of these. And same with the ceramic tile. You can use the angle grinder or the wet saw, but with this you can't use the tile breaker. You can only use either the angle grinder or the wet saw. So that's the ways you can cut it. Your grout spacing for this, same idea as your ceramic, which actually I didn't mention the spacing on it. It's, for both of these, it's 3/16 up to, you can even go up to a 1/2 inch. Personally, I'm not a big fan of the 1/2 inch. It can get, you can just see nothing but grout lines. Some people like it, and that's fine if they want to go that route. But I wouldn't go less than 3/16. Some people say you can do 1/8. I personally don't agree with that. And so I would stick with 3/16, 1/4 inch. Those two are the good sizes. They look good, and they just flow nice with the tile. Type of mortar, same thing with just regular mortar, and you lay it, like I said, with the trowel. A little bit more difficult to lay, but it works well.